Yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction, man. Drake fires Kendrick Lamar booking agent they shared together after losing the infamous rap battle. This is Hip Hop Heist TV, man. We are a reaction channel, TV channel, YouTube channel, TV channel, YouTube. Boom. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Support. We got a sticker up there that's 555. That's our signature sticker. Start with that and support the channel so we can keep bringing you this personality, man. It's burnt, but this personality. All right, let's hit that like and subscribe. We're going to get into this, man. Who's this man? Who is this colonizing man? All right, enough of that. Let's keep it going.
And you guys, looks like we just might have found out exactly who the mole is in OVO. Now, all last year, after the battle with Kendrick, even this year, we saw Drake make a bold statement that he's not rocking with any ops. If you rock with Drake and you rock with Kendrick as well, best believe Drake is going to cut you off and make that decision for you. He's done this with friends like LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, DeMar DeRozan. He recently just took his own label UMG to court, so the man is not playing right now about loyalty. If Drake ever finds out that you went to the same middle school as Kendrick Lamar, best believe the man is cutting you off. And please do not let Drake find out that you bought a piece of candy or gum from the same store as Kendrick Lamar.
Yo, we have to announce, man. Chig Smooth with the article. So this is who you listening to. Shout out Chigs. He really brought personality into his videos as of the last couple years. Like, bro, it's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. So go follow Chig Smooth. Without his article, we cannot react. So we appreciate Chigs. And that's why I say go follow Chigs. He's really up there with it. He's this guy, you know what I mean? He's that guy. You know what I mean? Himothy. You know what I mean? So we appreciate Chigs and all the jokes too in the videos. Like, I'm gonna go back and run that back because y'all wasn't listening. Let's go. Hip Hop Heist TV, man. Let's get it.
So the man is not playing right now about loyalty. If Drake ever finds out that you went to the same middle school as Kendrick Lamar, best believe the man is cutting you off. And please do not let Drake find out that you bought a piece of candy or gum from the same store as Kendrick Lamar. If you even use the same cologne as Kendrick, best believe the man is going to cut you off and he's not going to rock with you. That's the kind of time and Drake is on right now. That's why you guys see a lot of streamers, a lot of media personalities. If they ever go to a store or a club and Kendrick is playing, these guys are going to either walk out or they're going to request the DJ to change the music. You guys want to know how serious Drake is about this whole loyalty thing? The man just fired his booking agents that he's had for over 10 plus years. Now, according to academics and also according to multiple news outlets, Drake has dropped his booking agent Brett Smith, who also happens to represent his now op Kendrick Lamar. Now, according to Billboard, Drake has officially fired his booking agent Brett Smith, who spent over a decade guiding Drake's live business. All the live shows and concerts that Drake has performed at, those were all booked by Brett. And yes, the battle last year with Kendrick Lamar is the reason why. Now, academics went on to explain it a little bit more. Here's what he said.
Drake allegedly dropped his booking agent because his booking agent reps Kendrick as well. Now, this is a lot of drama and tea, kind of, because it kind of shows that these guys don't fuck with each other. And, you know, they're also thinking, not like on this butthurt, people are thinking conflict of interest, which means you're not going to work for me and work for my op. This ain't that. Remember I covered when Youngboy got represented by Drew Finland, and then Drew Finland showed up, and Drew Finland is the lawyer for Lil Durk. So the same lawyer that got Youngboy free is actually the lawyer for Lil Durk. And you see lawyers kind of work for guys who might not like each other, but an agent, you have these big companies that are agencies that book tours, they book Rolling Louds. So Drake isn't picking up the phone saying, I'm going to do the show, right? There's going to be an agent that does it. The big agencies are UTA, CAA, you have WME, there's a company called Wasserman, and there's a few like other companies that are kind of like, you know, almost independent companies. So if you book, I don't know, say $100 million in tours and performances, they'll get 10%. They've made $10 million, right?
And they're going to take care of you. But they also have information, and that's probably what's going on here. If this guy's the mole in the whole thing, that would be nuts, because it makes sense, right? It's not crazy, but it's like, oh shit, he worked with everybody. And that's how a lot of, in a lot of genres of sports, a lot of different sports, the agents work for multiple, athletes. So this is not far-fetched, but Drake's probably just like, nah, I'm cutting ties with everybody that has ties with Kendrick. But at the end of the day, Kendrick's Kendrick. So when you're in those inner circles and when you work in the corporate world of the music industry, you kind of work with a lot. It's not far-fetched that you're going to work with many artists from different genres. People that you love, or people that you got beef with, or whatever. Say you're Drake, people that you got beef with. You know what I mean? But that goes for Kendrick too. Like, he's working with some of the same people. So, I guess it goes for both. But at the end of the day, Drake's probably he's like, anybody that got anything on me can tell a story of when I was mean to them. He's like, I'm cutting ties. He did lose that in UMG trial too, or not the trial, but it got dismissed by the judge. That case, lawsuit. So, bro's probably just trying to clean house at this point. Let's be real. This Hip Hop Heist TV, man. Like and subscribe. We in it now. Let's keep it going.
Book way more than that. Most of these companies, CAA is probably booking billions, right? So they're going to pull in hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue, right? Because a booking agent, and we're not just talking about just a regular booking agent. This is almost like, this is a agent. If you are the booking agent, which by the way, you don't have to do much work. If you're repping Drake at this point, Live Nation got him damn near in a deal. They don't really need you. So if you're his agent, you're getting a free $30 million. And it's coming into your company. Now, Drake had an agent who basically didn't have to do anything because Live Nation had him under a contract where he's doing these big tours, so they don't have to book tours. They would only have to book Drake for these one-off shows, and Drake don't really do one-off shows. Drake ain't doing Rolling Loud, really. Drake ain't doing, like, this festival or that. Drake kind of does his own tour and does nothing else, right? You know what I mean? If he's popping up at somebody's show, he's doing it for free. So this guy is basically his agent. So this guy, Brent Smith, is this guy right here. You've never seen him before, but this is a major player because he basically walks into any room and they get to realize for you to book Drake, you got to go through him. Okay? He's Drake's agent, right? Now he works for Wasserman, right? And he's gotten this big, see, Billboard gave him a power player. He gets this big ass role, EVP and managing executive. Why? Because he reps Drake. Is he doing mad work? Not disrespecting him, but you're repping Drake. Drake got to deal with Live Nation. You don't really got to do shit for Drake. Drake is Drake. Essentially, this guy was also repping Kendrick Lamar. Drake realized that the guy, you know what I mean? And I don't know if there's more drama behind the scenes. There probably is. But Drake has dropped him as his agent because he reps Kendrick Lamar. Keep in mind, this guy may have used the data that goes from, I'm not saying he did nothing improper. So this is me speculating. And just to be fair, because I don't want to be fair to him, I'm speaking on really super insider business, but this is a huge deal. Trust me. At all I talk to people at CAA, UTA, Wasserman, and even WME. They're all buzzing about this one particular story. Brent Smith, who repped Kendrick and Drake, some people feel like he may have used data of where Drake would be successful in markets he was successful in, and basically also leverage some of the stuff with Drake to get Kendrick this amazing deal and also put him in certain markets. Not saying he did it, but these are some of the talks. However, Kendrick goes on to do the whole GNX tour. Drake drops this guy. It's like, I'm good. I don't want to work with you. You're working with my op. I'm good.
Now, according to MSN, Drake is now being represented by CWA. Just like Academics said, these guys are huge in the touring business. Now, here's also something interesting. According to reports, Kendrick Lamar was fine sharing a booking agent with Drake. He's not taking it personal. He doesn't think Brent is somehow gonna screw him over on certain deals. He doesn't think Brent is going to snake him. Just like he did before the battle with Drake, Kendrick still has full trust in Brent. Now, reports also came out that Drake and Brent Smith haven't really been working together much of this year, if at all. So, that lets you guys know that Drake is not playing about cleaning house. Now, obviously, we don't have a lot of information. Maybe Drake saw something in his stats, his analytics that told him, yo, Brent is moving funny and you gotta get rid of him. If not, the man has been with you for 10 plus years. And I'm sure you knew all along before the battle that Brent was also representing Kendrick. Listen, I get it. You still got some PTSD from UMG. So obviously you don't really trust anybody that you see working with your op. But let's be honest here. Do we really think this man, Brent Smith, who's dedicated his entire life to being a booking agent, do we really think he was going to be on some snake shit? He's not.
That's true, right? So I start the video, I think I said colonizer. At the end of the day, when you are in that corporate world, you're working with artists that this is not, you're seeing artists on a human level, on a business human level. You might like these artists, you might not like these artists. But when you get into that mind state of business and, well, you make money. You make money if these artists do good. If these artists sell tickets, then you make money. So therefore, why would you go and be a snake to, obviously arguably the biggest artist in the world? Why would you go and just share snake information when you work corporate? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like back in it's in the street, right? Think about the street, right? Somebody in the industry told me this too. It's like the street runs the street world just like the corporate runs the corporate world. And in the street world, you're gonna hear things like hearsay, but you ain't gonna snitch, right? Like, let's be real. Homeboy, white man, right here. Corporate's like that too. You're gonna hear a lot of hearsay, but you're not gonna hear them snitch, right? Because that's a big word. That's a big word in the street world. And when I think about corporate and street, right? Corporate and street, they run the same program, in a sense. So, to me, I don't think this guy would give up his whole career to be blackballed. Eventually, you tell on one person, or you share some stuff with one person about another person, that's gossip. And the industry is very small when you get up there. So you gossip to two people, you eventually become known as that guy that gossip, that woman that gossip. Like, you can't be gossiping, you can't be talking about one artist. If you're a corporate man in this industry, you cannot, it's not going to work out best for you to talk about this other artist's information, or operation. Like, no, what you would do is, if you want to know more about an artist, if one artist wants to know about one art, you send them their, you tell the other artist, can I, this person wants to hear from you. Okay, well then give them my number. Or, no, I don't want to talk to them. So then therefore, at that point, boom. Like, you either, okay, you're green lit on sharing the number and then they can talk or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't know. But at the also end of the day, I don't think bro is going to give up your corporate job to be sharing information. So he might just be collateral damage at this point. But we in it, man. Let's finish this off. This is Hip Hop Heist TV. Again, shout out Chigs, man. We always shout out Chigs. when we read his articles. And again, go follow him. And yeah, we appreciate all his articles that we react to. As far as any article we react to, like, we appreciate that. But I'm off that California high horse. You know what I'm saying? 420 in the building. Oh, it's 4:14. So I'm a little early. I'm a few hours early. But it's 4:20 for everybody, so let's not forget, man. Go help out the channel, man. Get that sticker, 555. I appreciate everybody that's copped it so far. Yeah, man. Big news coming soon for the channel, so just keep rocking. Let's finish this one out. We in it now, baby.
And behind his desk at his office, playing Not Like Us on repeat the whole day. The man's main goal is to make money for himself and his company. Trust me, the rap beef between you and Kendrick is the last thing on his mind. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Drake letting his booking agent go? All because he was also working with Kendrick as well. Like this video.
I already said that happens a lot. It's not abnormal for agents, managers to have a few different artists. Yeah, let's read some comments. It says, not Drake blocking people from his life if he finds out you went to the same middle school as Kendrick. That would be crazy. D-Thorn Digital says Drake will cover the tattoo of his booking agent on his chest. I'm done. Brooklyn says, we got the same 24. Why you mad for it? That's Kendrick.